98! You told us Windows 98 would be faster and more efficient with better access to the internet!
It is faster, over 5 million times.
Bill Gates in here!
Yo, 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 what's up, you majestical motherfucking sausages? Welcome to Bud Beats and Backlog with Loftwah The Beatsmiff, episode 2. Tonight, I don't actually know what the fuck I'm doing because no one sent through any topic ideas. So, if you've got anything, please send it through. So, alright, I copied some podcast template actually because I always go off topic and lose track of what I'm actually trying to do. So, this is all wanky stuff. I guess the intro is what it is. Let me know if it sucks. Let me know if you like it. I made the music in it, so I can't get done for copyright like last time. That was a pain in the ass. Fucking hell. Just Creative Commons everything, man. Alright, so first up is the news. Alright, I just do my news on Fresh RSS. That's a open source news or RSS reader. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the origins of RSS, but it's worth looking up. Alright, yeah, whatever. I follow Product Hunt just to keep up with random shit that people think is cool, but it's all basically the same thing over and over again. Alright. Yeah, I can just do that by putting a URL in a Google Sheet and getting it to fetch from the API, can't I? I don't need a product or an app for that, or an account. Alright, I like to read up on marketing because, yeah, it just seems like they fluff up so much and just don't really do much. I do all mine myself, and my audience is usually bigger than theirs. I don't know what the deal is, so suck a dick shit. Yeah, you get the drift. I just sort of get a gist of their content, see what other people are doing that might be a bit smarter than me. I have an idea for a SaaS app. No, who wants another platform for anything? I purposefully don't have accounts for my stuff for as much as I can. So anyone can just jump in and start using it. You don't want to sign up. You don't want to have to confirm stuff. Don't store data in the first place, and you're not going to have data breaches. Alright, I love Ozbargain. Ozbargain is wicked. They'll have good deals if you live in Australia. Um, yeah, it's easy to set your own one up of these. If you suggest it as a topic, I'll do it. Um, and I'll help you set it up so you can do it for your localization. Um, I just like to keep track of the price of stuff because, yeah, obviously with what's going on lately, you don't really get as much of a bang for your buck. Yeah. Oh, cool. Alright, this is actually something useful. Thank you, Hacker News. Alright, there's a bug for Netgear smart switches. Yeah, whatever. I don't use Netgear. Thank you. Oh, yeah, this is not bad. I get to just familiarize myself with some of the specs of stuff that I'll probably never buy or never need to buy. This looks like a really good webcam, and if that is the RRP and that is a legit deal, then good on it. But yeah, I just got a half, not the worst webcam, but a much cheaper one than that at the time, and I think the quality's okay. Let me know if you disagree, agree, whatever. I don't really give a fuck what you think anyway. IKEA. Anyone of you remember the lack rack? How cool were they? Fuck yeah. Whoever did that is a legend. I was reading about this spun out theory the other day. It's called the dead internet theory. I might go into it at some point, but yeah, read up on it. It's pretty interesting. Although I think there's a flaw because the old internet is actually still there and we can all just use it however we used to. Like nothing has changed. But maybe I'm wrong. That's just my opinion. Alright, Appanizer, yeah, whatever. This isn't the hard part of software development anymore. You can generate an API in so many different ways, so quickly, and it will just auto scale for you. It's trivial. The hard part is thinking of what to put into it that is actually going to be useful. Alright, this looks alright. I don't want a new phone, but I've got an old Galaxy S10e, which is the cheaper Aussie version. It's alright, but a couple of weeks in, I raged at something and bit it like a little bit for some stupid reason and it cracked the whole screen. Yes, they look good. Can't argue with that. Who cares? Tailwind's fine. Bootstrap's fine. Bulma's fine. Vanilla CSS is fine. I like Fluent UI, Material Design, Chakra UI, Ant Design. How do I remember all these off the top of my head? I'm really sad. I promise I'm not even reading that. Yes. Now that's something we can use. Good on ya. Although there's tons already. Automatically create how-to guides with screenshots. That's similar to something I'm thinking about at the moment, actually. Um, this was one of the missing pieces if you haven't come across it yet. Um, I'm not using it for plants, but yeah, the concepts are quite cool for what I think. But I might, it might be the right tool, it might not, but we'll see. Hmm. That's kind of cool. Is it free? Eh, fuck. Education should be free. I'll give away as much as I can for free, unless I can't afford to eat or something, which I'm pretty close to now. I'm copying our friend, the tech lead. I'm actually living at my parents'. Um, I'm actually on a single fold-up bed though. How cool is that? I could get something bigger, but it's kind of cool being with family. We're locked down. I've chilled out a ton, feel way better, been walking, getting fit, smoking a bit. You know how it is. Chill. Tech lead, you're a good dude. The crypto stuff was weird, but I don't like crypto. Yeah, I've had bad experiences. Um, but yeah, the stuff you're on lately about the iPhone just being a complete wank, I agree with. Eye strain, yeah, frequent breaks, whatever, blah 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 blah. Stop telling me what to do, or no, not what to do. Stop telling me how to do things. That I don't want that. That's what we work to get away from. Yeah, 'cause we need another one of that. Oh, I like Slack. Slack's cool. I'm a bit disappointed with Teams. I do really like it. I think it's a bit. Oh yeah, there's something about Teams there. Um, what was it? I find it weird that it's built with Angular. I've been reading a bit more about Angular lately. I've I've got the idea in my head that Angular's like just the give you all the things and play with that, whereas the React and the Vue way is to start with nothing and only add what you need. I've read pros and cons from both sides. I don't really mind either way. I'm pragmatic. Yeah, plenty of options for that already, which is mostly free. I started looking into that when Zapier was just way too expensive for whatever it got put in for. That's cool. I like that. Microsoft Authenticator is a really good application too. Good on you, Microsoft. Hmm. I really like Nextcloud as well. I know it sounds like I'm just giving everything praise, but I guess this is my feed of stuff that I like. Um, yeah, I'd love to know how to like set it up for other people. What do people like Premises? What's their business model? Teach us. Lego's always good. Mario's always good. Luigi's better too. Yeah, whatever. Hey, that might that might be alright. Hmm. I really want one of these M1 chips. I'm like really excited about ARM lately. I've actually sponsored a guy called Jeff Geerling. He's a gun. I got onto his stuff when I was originally learning Ansible, and his name was all over the Galaxy stuff, and I am just I'd rather find something already done. Like I was lazy as back then. Um, I still am, but just I had to actually learn because things got too hard, and when I needed help, there wasn't actually anyone there that could really help, so I just had to dig in and do it. But yeah, M1 cool. Raspberry Pi cool. Go and check out Jeff Geerling. He's got a YouTube channel, GitHub. He does all the open source good stuff. I don't know what the fuck that even means. Same. That's just whatever. Who cares? Man, there's lots of selling stuff at the moment. What are earbuds like? I haven't tried them or got any. I don't know. I like we're not mobile anymore. Why are we doing portable small stuff? Let's bring back desktop enthusiast stuff. I don't want to move my space. I want to make it badass, which it not really is at the moment because I've got no fucking money. Hey, graphics card people. It's cool that it's a different brand. Anyone know anything about the Zen phones? Any good? I haven't really looked into it recently. I do actually need a new phone and I don't want to pay too much money. I love the idea of an iPhone because I had a really good experience with the iPhone 4S and that's the last time I had an iPhone, I think. Um, hmm. Alright. So it's recent. Um, it is. Yeah, cool. I'm so out of touch with mobile phones. I guess for the last 3 or 4 phones, I either don't use it the same way I used to, or they all have just been good enough that they work. My first phone was a HTC Desire HD. Second phone was Samsung Galaxy S. A third phone, can't remember. I kept my phones for ages. I think Galaxy S was the one, like the uh, Google Nexus for back in the day. I think it was Android version 3 as well, possibly Android 4. There's Gingerbread. I remember Eclair was out, and then there was Gingerbread, an ice cream sandwich. I just used to browse Reddit all the time and read, trying to learn as much as I could. I had some wanted to buy it, blah 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 blah. Eh, cheap Chinese phone from a few years ago is probably pretty damn good too. China's just kick ass at making these sort of things. TV. I don't really use the TV that much. I've heard good things about the Switch. Is it just overhype or am I getting sucked into marketing? I don't think I actually need it. Do you guys use it? I know a lot of Rocket League players praise it. Do you come with the bra? Oh yeah. Total Tools. Makita 18-volt brushless whippersnipper. No thank you. Ooh, I like Chromecast. They're pretty good, but again, I don't really need it anymore. I can just build my own with Raspberry Pi. I think there's a project called Owncast as well. Let's see, Owncast. No, that's not. That's a completely different piece of software. It was a good guess, but way off. I've heard good things about this. Oh, I love the comments on Ozbargain. These are just the best sometimes. Black Mesa is already. Buy now, think later. See, this is the old internet that's still very here, and yeah, this is why I don't quite agree with that dead internet theory, because we're still all here if you look hard enough. I like it though. That had me sitting there going, that is a cool freaking idea. Cisco's hiring SaaS expertise. What does that even mean, a SaaS expertise? Like, is there any difference between it just being a normal application and a multi-tenant application? Like, is there more to it? I don't know. Or special scaling, or can we just use Kubernetes, or is there a lot of depth to something like that? I'm quite familiar with Docker Swarm. 8+ years of Golang. When was Golang even getting traction? Alright, so Go language only first appeared 11 years ago. How long does it take for a programming language to gain traction? Cisco want 8+ years. Does that mean that they're targeting the actual, like, creators of the Go programming language and the team that brought it up? Because I'm sure that, yeah, the users in the first 3 years wouldn't have been a huge user base. Is that a HR nightmare or early career? What is software engineer cloud services? I don't really want to. Technical lead engineer. Secure X. Authelia. Is that just a rebadged authentication application? That's a bit of a tongue twister. Reebok Nano X. Does that make me run faster? Free over 99. Well, that doesn't really help me because if I bought one of them, it wouldn't be over 99. So Stick that in your pope and smoke it. These look pretty cool actually. Lenovo makes some cool stuff. ThinkPads are really good laptops. I do want a MacBook just 'cause they're the nicest hardware, but a ThinkPad is a workhorse. Hmm. Oh, is that cheap? That for an entry or for a basic gaming PC for small stuff like Rocket League or indie games or web games, Roblox for your kids. That is a pretty good card, considering how hard it is to get graphics cards. Mm. These are good when you got the munchies, hey. I fucking love Aldi chocolate. Qantas can go suck a dick. Star Wars is good, but I don't need. I just buy that online. Just I don't want to make plastic or print on paper. Stop killing things if we don't have to, please. I sound like a green, but it's true. They know what they're doing, man. Oh, butter chicken's wicked too. I'm freaking hungry now. What are you doing to me? Alright, now this is the sort of stuff I like when they post, because I wouldn't have a clue that this stuff was even something you had to do, or that people do think they have to do. Is this just bullshit work, or who knows? But HubSpot seem to be doing alright for themselves. I actually find them pop up in a lot of stuff that I wouldn't expect them to be in. Do 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 do. No, tinfoil hat type shit. What are you doing, HubSpot? Alright. I'm sort of skimming through here so we don't just sit here and read all night. But yeah, you guys can find this very easily. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever, marketing. Hey, yeah, let's use, I don't know, Gillette. Didn't they like fuck up badly or something? I can't remember. Oh yeah, this is a good one. I like sharing these because, well, although I just use YouTube, there's more than enough on YouTube. And actually, other than that, I prefer to read just the documentation and examples. I'm that kind of learner. Between reading and doing. Um, I only actually started watching YouTube videos more recently because I found there's more and wider ranges of content on video now than there is on text. So yeah, it's interesting to see. There's some really good YouTubers I've found. Um, I'll try to share them as much as I can. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. What do these sort of people do? DevRel sounds cool, but I just like there's so many different roles for basically what is the same job, or just to fit people that don't actually have any idea how to do anything. I don't know. Cool. I like that picture, but web page text editor. Hey, guess what? We had Notepad 30 years ago, or yeah, Blah 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 da da. Who knows, man? RNG, random number generators. That's an interesting topic, actually. Stuff like random numbers and pseudo-random numbers. It's a bit out of my leagues. I'll leave that to the smart maths people. Okie dokie. Da, 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 da. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Man, how many bloody updates do you want? Okay, something broke there. Thank you for just showing me all of that same stuff. I guess that is an indication that we are done with the news. Bang. Oh, more. Oh, here we go. What's that? Call of Duty. I have never really played Call of Duty. Oh, yeah, there we were. Cool. Well, yeah, that's the URL if you want it. Oh, yeah, this is that job. So, Cisco. They wanted 8 years of Go experience for a language that is 11 years old. At least it's not like the old meme where they want 8 years experience for a language that's 3 years old. Or you get the drift. Blah 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 blah. I always read that as bullshit. University sucked. I actually dropped out. Yeah. If it works for you, it works for you. Can I just tell them I have GitHub Copilot? So they don't have the 8 years plus now. Well, it was for that point. I like that they say ECS. What do you guys think about ECS against EKS? If it were me, I think I'd just choose EKS because doesn't that mean that they just do the work for you? Like, what's the advantages of actually doing the ECS yourself? I actually don't need to scale that large on any of my projects, so yeah, it'd be good to get some insight onto that I might not already know. So they're an Atlassian stack. Does that mean we've got Java underneath there? Are you Docker or are you Kubernetes? Or are you Docker to Kubernetes? Like using what is it? There's a tool, you can find it on GitHub. But basically it'll take a Docker Compose file and convert it into a Helm chart. Scrum. Still doing Scrum. What about Lean? Or just getting shit done? I know, I'm just being cynical. I love you, Cisco. I always will. I did my CCNA a long time ago. And CCNP. Please don't hate me. Alright, so I should donate to Wikipedia again when I can afford it. Wikipedia's best. I read a lot. a lot of information on Wikipedia, and in my experience, I've always found the information to be quite reliable. Given that people just do this off their own back, that's incredible. You're the real MVP. Alright, so that ends the news section. I haven't seen any ideas come in yet, so that might be time for a bit of a break, and I'll check if anything's come in, and I'll be back. And we're back from the break. No one sent anything in, so that means I get to finish early, bitches. Well, I'm gonna play a couple of presentations because you probably haven't seen them before. And then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and play some Crunker.io. Find my account on the Lofts.sh website if you want to join us. Catch. Hey, motherfuckers shouldn't have been seeing my email and shit. Ooh. Alright, now what was I doing? I gotta love this old sick cunts and shit cunts list. Get familiar. Tell me if you'd have anyone. But, pardon me.
Attention business owners. To help you through the current situation, we're offering you a free
Hope you guys enjoyed the show, you majestic sausages. I did steal that from this guy from YouTube actually. The Spiffing Brit, I think his name is. And he's a really good dude and does some really funny, nerdy stuff. Cool. Catches.